say 4 to 6 minutes speak. Tale of Two Swallows. In the days of yore, from mountain high to valley floor, flowed a river. The river flowed past rolling hills where swallows made their nests in high banks, soaring around the river to and fro. The river flowed past stony shores where kid goats jumped from rock to rock. The river flowed past majestic oak where squirrels played tag in the high branches. And the river flowed past lowland swamps where the frogs sang among the reeds. The river then flowed out to the great sea, where all rivers end their life's journey. Now, on one midsummer day, a mother swallow bid her 2 chicks farewell. It was time to leave the nest and seek their fortunes. To her chicks she said, "Remember all I've taught you. Be true to your creed. Follow the swallow's tenet, and you will never have need." And off the 2 swallows flew to seek their fortune. Now, one of the swallows was a carefree bird who loved to fly, to soar, to play, and sing all day. He was quickly distracted during his mother's life lessons, always dreaming and always longing to explore the valley and the river and have adventures. His brother was a studious, hard-working swallow who was determined to secure a good fortune, a nest, and a family, as the swallow tenets decree. The studious swallow, having left the nest, the studious swallow flew off in search of a good place to rest and build a nest. He found a nice high bluff that was safe from predators of the rolling hills and afforded a good distance to the water below, safe from the winter rains. His brother, not so much. The brother didn't want to rest, didn't want to build a nest, and flew on to explore the river. The studious brother cried out, "Build a nest, the tenants say." To which his brother just flew away, crying, "There's plenty of time to do as I may." So he flew on to the rocks, where he leapt and jumped with the kid goats. For 6 long days, the studious swallow toiled, building a strong home in the hard soil. The 7th day he took to rest, and his brother came to his nest and retold of his adventures. They had a good time, and the brother said to him, "As fun time as you've had for many a day, now start the nest, as the tenants say." But the brother just laughed and swooped away, crying, "There is plenty of time to do as I may." So on he flew to the oaks with great burls, where he frolicked and played with the young squirrels. For another 6 days, the studious swallow toiled, building a strong nest in the hard soil. And on the 7th day, he took to rest, and to his nest came his brother to tell of his adventure. The brothers had a nice visit, and then the older brother, or the studious brother, said, "A fun time you've had, I hear, but winter is near." Sorry, no, I'm off. "The fun time you had for many a day now. Start your nest, you can't delay." But the brother just laughed and flew away, crying, "There's plenty of time to do as I may." So on he flew to the lowland bogs, where he hopped and sang with the young frogs. Yet another 6 days did the studious swallow work, completing his nest. The next day he took to rest, and his free-loving brother came to visit and tell of his adventures. And they had a nice visit, and the older brother said, "Fun time you've had, I hear, but winter is near, and you don't have time to build a nest, I fear." But the carefree bird just sighed and proclaimed, "You've worked too hard, you've worried too much. The tenants are just a rhyme. I'll build my nest low in the softer soil, and everything will be sublime." The carefree bird found the softer soil easy to work. He built his nest in 5 days. He was quite content when he tucked away as winter set in to await the spring of praise. But the winter rains came and the chill set in. The river started to rise. It rose up past the carefree bird's lowly den and claimed his lowly prize. It took him out past the stony shore, past the majestic oaks, and past the lowland moor. It took him out to the great sea where the river did die, and so did he.